Good evening, everyone, or morning, maybe. Good early morning. I decided to come on here because I woke up quite early and
Hello, Queen. Thank you for charging me.
Whew. Okay. Oh. I gotta see what number I left on. Let's see what number we left on. I think either 29 or 30. And I believe I'm 30 because the bag 29, oops, is over here. Okay. Can y'all see? I want to make sure this is a view of everyone. This is where I left off. So that's how the building looks. So now we're on layer 30. And again, we're going to start. It seems like this time we're not doing the white columns. We're only going to do the square column. We're going to start in the back again once again. And 3 right there. Two-piece window right there. Hello. Come on in. And then we have this two-piece here in the front or in the back. And the window. It's not that one. It's this one. And a three-piece over here. Let me use this tweezer to make things easier. This is what it looks like so far. Front, I'm working on the back. And then we have just this one piece right there. And right there. And then two-piece window right there. And another two-piece window back back here. And so 4-piece window going there. No. Okay. Window right there. Window right there. Now the long piece goes on. Wait. 2, 4, 6, 8. It would seem like that's too long. That seems too long to me. That don't seem right. Oh. I hope that one was right. There. Now that seems right. Okay. And then the 2-piece right here. And another 2-piece right here. And then a window. And that's not the right window. Oh, yeah, it is. That's the right window. Do we have any columns to add to this? We have this one. I'm not sure why we're not doing the white ones right now. Doesn't make sense, but I guess later on it will. Okay. And now a 2-piece. A 2-piece. And then a 3-piece. Okay. So here we are doing the long one again. The longer of the rest of the pieces. It's gonna go like that. Hey guys, how's everyone doing? We went to Golden Corrals for dinner, like about 4:30. I don't even remember what time we got home, but all I know is that as soon as I got home, I passed out. And I passed out until about 5 minutes ago. And all I wanted to do was take like about a 10-minute nap so I can do it live and continue on this and get it as high as I could, the Empire State Building, because my daughter's also building this. And I want to try to get done before she gets hers done because she started hers. I want to say 3 or 4 days before I started mine. And when I checked on her the night before last, she had not even put this part on the building yet. And I had already surpassed her on that one. But then she sent me a photo the next morning, and that was like up to this high. And I was like, oh, wow. I had not started mine yet when she sent me the photo. So I want to see how much I can get done so we can compare photos in the morning. Okay, so it looks like we're only doing the column. We're not doing the corner columns. We're only doing the middle column, the square ones. Not the round ones just yet. Wait, don't put that on just yet. Don't put that on just yet. Let's work on the side now. On the west side. Put the column on right there. On the west side. Got my two-piece. I could have gotten further, but yesterday was, wow, really challenging. It was, I couldn't figure out what I had done wrong the night before on these two side pieces right here. Those are the balcony. And every time I kept trying to attach it, it was like there's something wrong here, and I couldn't put my finger on it until it finally popped together correctly. But that took way a little bit more than an hour just for those two pieces. Just for these two pieces of the balcony here. No, the front and back. The balcony from the front and back. I don't know why, but it took me a good part of the day to manage it. It felt like a domino effect. Like when you do one piece wrong, the rest of them will like be unaligned. They're not aligning correctly. Now we're gonna do bag. Why do I have these extra pieces? Hold on. Oh, I see. Yeah. That's why I separate my pieces like this, because that way I'll know if there's something that's not complete. Okay, so now we're going on to step 31. So let's flip this over, and now we're going to do this side right here, and then we'll go down to this part right there. Let's go ahead and pinch this together so it doesn't fall off my homemade board. And pinch it together with some Dollar Tree pinchers. There we go. And now that'll sit there comfortably. I can stare at it. And now we're doing number 31. And right here is number 31 with all its pieces. The tools that I'm using are special tools made for the mini blocks, not for the Lego. They're for these little tiny blocks. That's how tiny they are. They're so tiny, my nail's longer than the block itself. And these tweezers are special because it has a groove right in the inside. I don't know if y'all can see that groove in there. But that groove latches on to that nib. I don't know what they would call it in building blocks term, but those little nipples. And you can grab onto it like that. Okay. And I found this on Amazon under brick building tweezer. And it comes with the tweezer. It comes with the hammer. This hammer is pretty cool. I like this hammer. This part right here is supposed to be rubber. It's really hard. You can wake up your whole neighborhood with that. And then it came with its own pouch and 3 of these. This one came with that package, but this one brought 3 extra. 3 extra. So that's good. Without these tools. Oh, and I also added my pick-me-up. My pick-me-up is from my diamond painting. This is really good for those little tiny. Ooh, let me show you how tiny these are. For these little teeny weeny polka dot bikini. These are even smaller than that. They are smaller than a grain of rice, but bigger than a mustard seed. That's how tiny they are. Yeah, really tiny. So I added this to my arsenal. And this is from my diamond painting. I do have one pick me up. That's from a craft brand, and I think Spellbinder. But for the life of me, I haven't been able to find that in, I want to say, over a year. But I know it's in one of these places. Or one of those places. Oh, you can't see where I'm pointing to. And my cubby holes over there. I think I have like 32 cubby holes. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 32, 4, 6, 36. It's over there somewhere, or over here. I just gotta dig for it. Too lazy to do that right now. Okay, 31. We're gonna start again in the middle, on the back, the north side of the building. I'm gonna start there and work our way around. And that is a 3-piece window. These little blue blocks, those are windows for the Empire State Building. It's similar to Legos, but this is like a miniature. I don't even know what the brand. What's the brand? I don't even know what this brand is. But this is not Lego. This is building bricks. I don't think Lego makes them really tiny, miniature, like mini. These are really, really, really mini. There's so many that my nail is bigger or longer than the block itself. And not only that, but look how skinny it is. It's really skinny. But this one is the Empire State Building, and it's got 3,800 I think 816 pieces, I believe. But it's called City Building. That's what it's called, City Building. And it's off of Amazon, but you got to be careful because Amazon and other places have them for different prices. I've seen them for over $100. Uh, my grandson paid 36 dollars for it because there's one on Amazon that sells it for $36. While other places, you can look it up. Other places sell it for over $100. eBay and stuff like that. It's crazy. That is crazy for that price. I've done some Legos. I've only done, how many Legos? I've only done one, the camera. And, okay, so 2. Okay, 2, 2. 2. Oh, my bad. I've done 2. I've done the camera and I've done bonsai tree. I've done the bonsai tree. Right here is the bonsai tree. That's the bonsai tree. That one I keep it on display on my where I keep all my other craft stuff. But you can see it as soon as you walk into the room. You can spot it right away. You can spot it right away like Spotify. This is starting to look like the Empire State Building to me. That's what I get for not positioning my block correctly. Mm-hmm. I bought me some cookies from Golden Corral Why is this not correct? Because this is not correct. Oops. I hate when that happens. You want to pull on one, but they all got to come along and join. All got to come along and join. Hi. You all got to come along and enjoy the ride. Let's see if we can get it in there. There. Okay, let's put this one back on first. Okay. Now this one. And now this one. Whew. This one almost fell in there. You know, that really would be cool. Diamond painting in layers going upwards. That would be so cool. That would be a lot of razzle bedazzle. A lot of dazzle bedazzle. A lot of bling bling going on. I can already see it. Okay. Where am I? Now we're working on the west side of the building. Get these windows on. Windows and columns. It's every other window, every other column. Nope. Let's remove this. I am working on the last one. The last one that we did. We gotta put this big long window. I believe this was next right here. Yes. And now the 2 column there. And then the 3 column there. Now we're gonna go ahead and fly on over to the east side. And put the 3 column first. You know what? This one. Does not go there. This one does. Okay. Now on the 3. 3, 3, 3, 3. Now the 2. And the 3. And then the 2. Okay. Oops. I went ahead of myself again. The long window belongs there. Not that one. This is what I did on the other side. I told myself I wasn't going to do that again, but I guess I have short memory. Don't remember. Okay. There. Do we gotta do the 2-column on that side also? Yes, we do. Do we? Yeah, we do. No, I don't have enough. Oh, because it's this one. That's why. There we go. I'm thinking it's the square column, the single column. Okay. And then another double right here. And then a 3 window. Now we're going to work on the south side of the building. Okay. I knew this eventually was going to start doing that. Maybe I should put this the other way around. I bought me some cookies from the Golden Corral. I sure did. I snuck them. You're not supposed to take them out. And I snuck them on napkins. These things are so delicious. They make a good late night snack. I had them next to pudding, chocolate pudding, and it got all over the cookie. And I was thinking, I hope it don't get stuck on the napkin. I should have separated it as soon as I got home, but I didn't. As soon as I got home, I went straight to bed. Straight to bed. I was that tired and full. Okay, now here we're going to be using the L shape. This is what I call L shape because it looks like an L. They're really corners. They almost look like Tetris pieces. I think I was just making the sound of Mario Brothers. And see, I'm trying to figure out which way it goes. It goes this way. And then it goes one behind the window. Okay, and then a 2-piece front. That becomes part of the column. And then I'm missing a piece. Oh no, I'm working on the wrong end. I'm looking at the wrong one, at the wrong map. The wrong blueprint. Okay, I thought I was missing a piece for a minute there. Okay. All right, we're almost done with this layer. I got a piece of hair that's must have fell inside my the back inside. Inside on my back, and it is bothering me. I'm about to put my hand on my back and see if I can fish it out. Hold on, guys. It's a good thing the camera's not pointing at me because I'm about to get naked up in here. I can't reach it. I hate it because it makes my back itch so bad. I can't seem to reach it. Can't seem to get it. Okay. What is that? Yeah. Get that. There we go. Okay, we got these three pieces. All right, this is the last one for this layer. And I don't know why we're not working on the white columns right now. That don't make sense to me. Why we had to stop working on the white column. And the white column, it stopped right here. And they look like candlesticks. That's what it looks like, candlesticks. So I don't like it. Okay, so now we're on number 32. This blueprint right here out of 65 blueprints. 32. I went ahead and I separated every single piece from each blueprint and numbered my bag so I know what blueprint it belongs to. And so far, so good. I haven't had no pieces missing, and I haven't overdid my pieces. And let me tell you something. When I number them from 1 to whatever, okay, my number 1 bag, I fill it, put it down. Get the next one, fill it, put the number on, put it down. So now the 1 is on the bottom, the 2 is on top. Imagine that for 65 of them. So I put them in here, 3 different layers. I try to flip each one of these sections. I try to grab it from the all the way down to the bottom and try to flip it over so that the bottom number is now on top, and then they're in the correct sequence. And as I'm doing that, one of these bags busted open. What was that for? They're in here because it wasn't just one bag that busted open. It was either 2 or 3 of them. So those bags are going to be having some parts that are missing. And until we get to it, we won't know which one it is. I think I know more or less, because I didn't really bother to look for it. I just took out all the bags, cleaned it up, and there was like 3 of them that I had to make sure it was sealed. Actually, I went and tried to seal them all, even if they were already sealed. I felt it stung for 2 minutes. That's it. I said, okay, got over it. There's always a way around it. Okay, 32. We're going to start on the north side again. Let's start in the middle where the balcony is and work our way around it. That one. To window. Let's put this column on there. I'm trying to take all the sweet out of my teeth. Chocolate chip. Okay. Now, when we compare pictures tomorrow, I want to know why I know why. I'm compare pictures tomorrow with my daughter. I'm hoping that I surpassed her. I'm hoping I surpassed her. I just don't understand why we're not using the white columns just yet. That makes no sense to me. These are not even miniatures. These are micro. Not even miniature, but micro. This is what one square looks like. That's part of the column. Now we're going to go ahead and continue the north side and work our way around to. Shouldn't there be? Okay. Okay. I don't have no more threes. 2, 2, 2. Talking about, oh, I'm working off the wrong one. Oh, I hate when I do that. Keep looking at the wrong blueprint. Okay. Don't ask me to build your house because I'd be looking at the wrong blueprint. And I'll be costing you a lot of money. Because I be like, I can tell when something's not right. And have to do it all over again. Take it out, put another one, the correct one in. So I'd have to tear your wall down 2 and 3 times before I get it right. And it's all because I'm looking at the wrong blueprint. My eyes be wandering. Wander around. Instead of sticking to the plan. And I'm good for architect. But don't get me to build it. I'll make your blueprint. I'll make the blueprint. The blueprint. Blueprint. I'll make the blueprint. But I won't build it because I'll be looking at the wrong blueprint. Unless I put, if each one was in its separate page, cool. I can work off that. But when you have 2 and 3 blueprints in one sheet, no. I can't do it. Because my eyes are get too excited and want to be looking at everything at one time. The whole shit and caboodle. All over the place. Doesn't know where to start. But in the end, I get the job done. I sure do. And I'll have it looking beautiful. It's just going to cost more money than the original plan. Okay, we got that one done. Now, we're going to go on to layer 33. Or blueprint 33. And they're basically almost identical, but really it's not. And that's where I'm saying when I get done with this one and then I'm down here, for some reason I'm still stuck looking at this one, I'll be like, wait, there's something wrong. And it's because these look identical, but they're not. Because if you can see here, that looks like a square. But when you look at here, it's no longer a square. And that's actually 2 pieces to make it a square. 2 pieces of 1 by 2. So there is some differences between the 2 blueprints, yet they look the same. Okay. And that is number 33. So here is my 33. neatly packaged by me. It took me 4 hours to separate all 800. 800. I don't want to give you a false number. Not 800, 8,000. Oh, I lied. It's not 8,000 either. It's 3,819 pieces to be exact. 3,119. And it took me 4 hours to do that one. Now imagine if I was to do that. Let me go over here to Lego. Because there's one in Lego that I really, 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 truly in my heart want. But it is too expensive. It's a Star Wars. And it's called the Death Star. It's $999 with 99 cents, so it's $1,000 and something by the time we get done with taxes. You know how many pieces are in that one? 9,023. But she looks freaking awesome. And she looks better than the motor in the car. And I like motors in the car when they're nice and clean. They look so pretty. But let me turn you guys around so y'all can see. Right here. I'm still moving you guys around. You see that? Can I make that bigger? Look at that. That's a freaking beauty. Let me see. No, wrong way. The other way. The other way. That way. Come on, more. There we go. That's the one that I really want to build. But I don't need your help. Thank you. The price is... is it worth it? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think it's worth it. Maybe to a I don't know. To the people who has money. I ain't got that kind of money. I could have it. I could pay for it. I truly could. Like, I mean, I can save up for it. Saving up is not the problem. The problem is, I don't think it's worth it. For all that plastic. That's not gold. Gold, you can take it down and reshape it. That Lego thing, uh, you can take it down and reshape and make something else, but it's not going to be as good as the original, what it was intended to be. I don't believe that. Okay, here we go. Now we're doing the top one. Um, hold my eyes don't wander to the bottom one. All it takes is one little mistake, one little misplaced block, and I would have to start taking them down again. I'm starting on the north side of the building. I'm gonna have to do the only way that I would really get the Death Star if somebody gifted it to me. Do a GoFundMe just for that. I wonder if it would work if I was to do a GoFundMe for the Lego Death Star. I wonder if it really would, if I could really cash in for that. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to try, but I'd probably have to wait like 10 years before people be like, really? Really, Millie? $1,000 for plastic. Okay, I always start like in the middle of the balcony. So now I gotta work over on this side of the north side of the building and do this, just these little quick steps right here. So I can work them out around the west side, and the column fell, see? Well, the column, because my nail knocked it out. My nail ran into it. But we can put that back on later. It gotta be put it on now. It just might keep falling off if I keep knocking it. Okay, now one of the longer ones. Let me put this one first before I put the long one on, because this goes in front and this goes in the back. There we go. And then 2-piece. And a 3-piece. Then 2-piece. Okay, now we're going to work on the east side of the building. We need this 2-piece. We're almost done here. And then a 3-piece. No, a 2-piece and then the long piece. I think this is 8. And the 2-piece. Where did everybody go? Everybody left. piece. Three piece. L shape. Then the two piece. Okay, why is my computer trying to? There's a Black Friday special on this Empire State Building for $29.59. My grandson paid $36.99 plus tax, because I know it came out to about $39. And right now, it's $29.59. Oh, that water's so good. I ate all those cookies. I ate all them cookies, and I didn't even realize I ate all them cookies. That was quick. I went to go reach for one. We're done. Okay. The hospital that I built, that was a pretty good build too. I really like that one because that one had lights. It came with lights. And this one didn't come with lights, but I plan on getting lights for it. I plan on getting lights for it. So I can't wait till that happens. It's gonna look cool with the lights, with lights in it. Them little fairy lights, LED lights. Okay, I am done with number 32. This is getting bigger and bigger. I just don't like that we had to stop working with the columns right here. The white columns. We're still doing the square column. But we haven't been doing that. I guess because of this situation where my nail knocked it off. So maybe that's the reason why. But then you have this. Look at this. Look at this column right here. It's leaning in. That's because there's no stability to it. So you gotta fix it every time until it gets capped. Like this right here. These are capped. But that's okay for now. There's some of these that don't have no stability to it. Okay, now we're working with number 34. I'm going to go ahead and stop this and start it over again.